So Co, we're in a rather hot spot on the side of Snipes Mountain.
Yes.
And we've got an amazing view over that way, straight down the valley. Can you just give us a rundown about the geology of Yakima and how it was formed and why we've got different rocky soils up here to what we have down there?
Well, that's a great question, and we'll start by saying right out to the southwest you can see the basalt rock. And the basalt rock was the result of massive outpourings of molten lava 15 million years ago. And it all flowed out and solidified into basalt and formed a flat plain. So everything that we see after the basalt came after that initial flood of basalt. So what happened? Why is it not all just basalt? Well, various things. We had a river that came through when it was flat, the ancestral Columbia. The current Columbia does not go through here, but the ancestral Columbia did, and it laid down these layers of sand and river gravel that we see all around us here at the top of Snipes Mountain. Well, that begs the question, what's river gravel doing on top of a hill? And so between the time that the river flowed and now, there was tectonic activity that squeezed and formed this valley. So you can see in the distance to the south the Horse Heaven Hills. And there's a very vast east-west running ridge line. And here we're on an east-west running ridge that's called Snipes Mountain. To the north are the Rattlesnake Hills. And there's a series, an accordion-like series of east-west running ridges. We just happen to be standing on one of them. The gravel was uplifted during this activity, and subsequently wind-deposited loess or sandy loam was blown in and filled in the other soils. Dirt and rocks and gravel and mud washed from the Cascade Mountains down the Yakima River and formed a floodplain in the valley floor. The soils in the valley floor are very deep and rich, and all kinds of crops are grown down there, mainly annual crops such as hay, corn, mint, and hops. And these are plants that are very cold hardy. They can survive cold winters. And in the wintertime, the cold air settles. So we don't plant grapes down in the valley floor. First, we want very poor soils, so the grapes have to struggle. Give us small, intense berries and low vigor grapevines. And it's also warmer up here on the hilltop. In the winter, it's 5 degrees Fahrenheit warmer than it is on the valley floor just from the elevation. So we have a level of frost protection up here. We have more heat accumulation in the summer, and we have better soil for grapevines and better drainage for the roots. So everything about this hill is conducive to very high quality wine grape viticulture, and everything about the lower part of the valley is great for cropping large quantities of commodity crops which need rich soils. So if you want to grow tons of hops or hay, you do it in the valley floor. Down there.
Good quality Syrah.
Quality Syrah right up here on the hilltop.
And it's delicious.
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you for explaining to us.
Oh, you're welcome.